What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We're back with the boxing clinic. Early morning grind Friday. We get it in real quick. I told you guys a couple weeks ago that Flanagan and Verdejo and Bob Arum and Frank Warren were in negotiations for this fight because Verdejo was the mandatory to Terry Flanagan's fight. So they had to negotiate a fight and make it happen. And now it's come to full circle. It's come to fruition. It's happening September 9th in Manchester, as it should happen, because Terry Flanagan is the champion, and a lot of people have a lot of high hopes for Felix Verdejo. Let me start off by saying, if he's been fighting like he's been fighting lately, even how weak of a champion, amongst one of the weakest champions in all of boxing, Terry Flanagan, a lot of people like to recognize him as. I'm not saying that I believe that, but he will fuck Felix Verdejo up. He will beat him. Felix Verdejo's lackluster performance will not fly over there in Manchester. He's going to come up short. The judges or Flanagan is going to do him dirty. Period. And Flanagan is Terry Turbo Flanagan, I think that's his nickname, is a nice size, rangy lightweight. And Verdejo has brought Abel Sanchez in to help him reach his full potential. And one red flag for Verdejo is, a lot of fighters with his pedigree, with his amateur background, and with his gifts, they're hungry coming up. They want the big fights. You know what I mean? So they just running through the competition that he's fighting, the lower level competition to mid level competition. They just running through them, just chomping at the bits for a title fight. And, if it's true what Bob Arum and everybody else is saying, that he's training on the island of Puerto Rico, that he's not focused and he's not taking his career seriously or training seriously, whatever they're saying about him, then that's a red flag right there. We bash Adrian Broner for doing the same thing, and Verdejo is doing the same thing before he has even made an impact as a professional in the sport of boxing, then that's a red flag. If you have to travel somewhere and add another person to your team, to help you reach your full potential because you're not grinding hard enough or you're not performing like you should against the level of competition you should be, I think that's a red flag. And if he doesn't show up for this fight, then I think it's time for people to give up on him. I don't care how young he is. Will Lomachenko said he's the best fighter he ever fought in amateur. I don't care. Obviously, he's not pro material, and this is his best try. In my opinion, this is his last chance to fulfill his potential. And for Terry Flanagan, this is a chance for him to show people that that he's not a paper champion, he's not the weakest champion in lightweight, that he's for real, and he deserves big fights. And it's not out the realm of possibility of him whooping Felix Verdejo. I don't know what the betting line is on this, but I'm betting it's pretty close, because Verdejo hasn't showed a damn thing as a professional, not a damn thing. And that's on him. That's on him. He should be doing a lot better than what he's doing now. Terry Flanagan is the right opponent in front of him to make him look good and get his confidence up there. Because at the end of the day, at lightweight amongst the other champions, there's nowhere to hide. Everybody's tough, and this is the weakest one. We're gone.